Hi, welcome to my channel Promising Creations. In this channel I do upload sewing tutorials and pattern drafting once a week or twice a week. But in today's tutorials I'm going to teach you how to draft and cut a palazzo pant. Please, if you are new to my channel, you are highly welcome. Do not forget to hit the red button and the notification bell so that you notify whenever I upload, that you will not miss any bit of the channel. And also, do like and share, comment. I would like to see your comments in the comment section, please, as we start. But before we start, I'm going to show you the measurements we are going to use for our palazzo pant. Now, the waist measurement is 30 inches, then divided by 4 will give us 7.5 inches. The hip measurement, that's the round hip measurement, is 36 inches, divided by 4 will give us 9 inches. Then the waist to hip measurement is 8 inches. Now the crotch measurement is 9.5 inches. How to get our crotch measurement is you ask the client to sit on a surface and you measure from the waist, or from where the band of the trouser or the pant will start to where the butt touches the surface of the seat. That's the crotch measurement. Then the thigh measurement is 12 inches divided, the thigh measurement is 24 inches divided by 2 will give us 12 inches. How to get our thigh measurement is you measure the round lap very close to where the crotch is. You measure it round. Whatever it gives you is the thigh measurement. In the case of this client, the thigh measurement is 24 inches, which we divided into 2 to give us 12 inches. Then the knee measurement, from waist to knee measurement, is 20 inches. Then the round knee measurement is 14 inches, which we divided into 2 is 7 inches. Then the full length of the pant is 38 inches. Then the round hemming of the pant is 12 inches. We also divide it into 2. That will give us 6 inches. Now, the whole measurements I just explained here, the only place we are to divide by 4 is the round waist and the round hip. Other places we divide it by 2. Let's start. We'll start by indicating our starting points here. These are starting points here. Now we're going to measure downward. We first of all cut the pant, the front pattern before the back pattern. Now I'm going to use the waistband of 1 inches. Now I'm going to measure 1 inches and leaving, I'm going to use 1.5 inches for waistband. Now I'm going to measure 1 inch. I will take out off 1 inch, leaving ½ inch for joining to the waist, to the waistband. Now here is our 8 inches here. That's our hip line. Then our crotch measurement is 9.5 inches, which is here. These are 9.5 inches. Then our knee measurement is 20 inches. These are knee measurements. Then the full pant length, is 38 inches, then 2 inches for hemming allowance. These are crotch line. These are knee line. These are knee line. Then these are hemming line. That's the trouser length and the hemming allowance. Now the first thing that we are going to take is our hip measurement, which is 36 divided by 4 give us 9 inches. Now the hip measurement, we are going to take the hip measurement here. This is the 9 inches this way. At the waistline, we're also going to take the 9 inches at the waistline. Then we connect with ruler. Why we first of all take our hip measurement is that all our measurement is coming this way. Now we are going to take our waist measurement. Here is our waist measure, our waist here. 7.5 is the waist measurement here. Plus 1 inch for that. Now we are going to connect to the waistline. Okay, now after joining here, we are going to take our thigh measurement. Our thigh measurement is 24 divided by 2 will give us 12 inches. Here's our 12 inches here. We are going to connect with a curved ruler. Now we are going to take our thigh measurement downward. Here is 12. That's our knee line. At the hemming line also, we're going to take 12 inches here. We're also going to take 12 inches here. Now we are going to divide it into 2. The 12 inches here, we are going to divide it 6 inches here. Here at the knee line, we are also going to divide it into 2, 6 inches. At the hemming line, we are going to divide it 6 inches here. Inches here. We are going to connect all the dots that will indicated in dividing the crush, the thigh line. This way. Now our knee measurement is 14 inches divided by 2 gave us 7 inches. Now here is the 7 inches. I'm going to divide it this way. It give us 3.5. You place the 3.5 here. You get your 3.5 here. You get your 7 inches here. Our ankle measurement is 12 inches divided by 2 gave us 6 inches. 6 divided by 2 is 3 inches. You're going to place your 3 inches at the middle here. You get your 3 here. You get your 6 here. The same thing goes with the hemming allowance. Get your 3 here. Get your 6 here. Now we are going to connect. From here, we connect with ruler. This way. Then if you wish, you can blend it a little bit. This way. From here, from the down part, you connect properly. To this place, you use a little bit curved ruler to get from here to this place. Then use your straight ruler this way. Connect it halfway, then you connect it full. Now we are going to take our dart. We are starting our dart from this way, from this side. We are starting our dart from this side. The bust span measurement is 3.5 inches divided by 2 will give us 3. Is 7 inches divided by 2 will give us 3.5 inches. Half inch on both sides. Then you come down, taking away the waistband. Come down by either 4 or 5 inches. I'm coming down with 5 inches. I don't want it to be somehow fluffy. Connect your dart leg. Now you slant half inch from waist. Slant, you connect to your dart leg. That's for the front pant pattern. Now, in order to convert it to a palazzo pant, now we are going to do it this way. Coming down here we have 6 inches. Here we have 6 inches here. Depend on how you want it to flow. Now I'm going to add 1 inch on both sides so that it will be that free. I'm going to add 1 inch here. I'm going to add 1 inch here. Instead of 6 inches, now we have 8 inches. Now we are going to connect it straight to the hip. Though I want the hip area to be somehow fitted. Now I'm not going to get to the hip. I'm going to come down from the hip. I'm going to come down 2 inches. That's where I'm going to connect it. From the hip, this is the hip line. I'm going to come down 2 inches here. This is the hip line also. This is the hip line. I'm going to come down 2 inches here. Now I'm going to connect from this 1 inch that I added here. I'm going to connect straight to these 2 inches that I came down from the hip this way. Here I'm going to start from the 1 inch I added at the hemming part, connect it upward, to the 2 inches that I came down from the waist here. Now our palazzo pants has been formed. Now I'm going to cut. After cutting, I'll show you how it is. Okay, we are going to cut the back pattern of the palazzo pants. Now we are going to use the front pattern to place against the back pattern in order to get our accurate back pattern. Now we are going to indicate the starting point here. These are starting points here. Now I'm going to come in because I want the hip area to be fitted. I don't want the hip area to be all that distance. I'm going to come in here because it's a palazzo. Instead of 1.5, I'm coming in by 1 inch. I came in by 1 inch here. That the same 1 inch I will go up with. Or let me just go up. Let me come in by, because I want it to be all very fitted. Let me come in by 1.5 inches. Then going up also with 1.5 inches. going to connect it this way. Then here, because the back side is more bigger than the front side, because there's the butt at the back, then we are going to come out here with 3 inches because of the butt at the back. Connect it this way. Need to connect it this way. And when you measure it, your hip measurement is 9 plus the 1 inch that we added for the palazzo. We are going to get 10 inches. But when you go up by ½ inch here, when you slant it to your normal waist measurement, is going to give you that your, okay, let me do it this way, that will be more understanding. Let's just connect it first to a normal waistline. Then when you measure it this way, it will give us that 7.5 inches, which is our waist measurement, apart from the dart, because now it has accommodated both the front dart and the back dart. Now we are going to at our crotch line, we are going to come out here with 2 inches this way, and from here we are going to connect it from here, connect it to this line this way. Going to fold it so that you have your accurate measurement this way. You can do it with a free hand, is all welcome. You do it this way. Now, in order for it to be almost free that way, we are also going to add 1 inch or 1.5 inches on both sides for the back side. At the new, I'm adding 1.5 inch because it's a palazzo pants. 1.5 inch here. One and a half inch. Also here, we add 1.5 inch here. Add 1.5 inch here. At the down part, we're going to add 1.5 inch here. This side, we are going to add 1.5 inch. Now we are going to connect all our dots using our curved ruler to connect from here this way. Then use the straight ruler this way to this side. To the down part, because it's a palazzo pant this way. Then we are going to connect from here to the hemming part this way. Now for the dart at the back, I'm going to measure here. From here, our dart is 3.5 inches here. Now we are going to measure 3.5 inches, following diagonally the way we went up, then taking out 1 inch here diagonally because it's not straight, coming down 5 inch. Then to connect our dart leg on both sides, take half inch here, half inch here. We connect to the dart leg this way. Connect also this way. That's all for the back palazzo pattern. Now I'm going to cut, removing this. Okay, I'm done cutting. This is the back side and this is the front side. This is the front pattern. And this is the back pattern. Please do give it a trial. I appreciate you giving me your time all this while watching to the end of the video. Please do subscribe to my channel. I love you all. As we continue going, I'll be bringing up exciting and interesting videos on how to cut and how to sew different styles. Thank you and God bless you all. Bye.